let's go live to Sussan Ley now.
Albanese, that regardless of who you voted for, the Coalition's Stage 3 tax cuts would be delivered in government. Anthony Albanese said, and one of the things that I've done is to be upfront with people. I want to make sure we don't create circumstances where there's a view that we're going to do things that we're not going to do. We're not going to interfere with the legislated tax cuts. That's what Anthony Albanese said. And he also said, well, it's legislated, of course. And stage 3 of the tax cuts begin at $45,000. If you're earning $45,000 a year, that's not rich. You're struggling to get by, given the increase in rent and housing affordability issues which are there. Well said, Anthony Albanese. In July 2021, not much more than a year ago, Albanese and Jim Chalmers said in a statement, the Shadow Cabinet and Caucus have today confirmed that Labor in government will uphold the legislative changes to personal income taxes and maintain the existing regimes for negative gearing and capital gains tax. They said, Labor is providing certainty and clarity to Australian working families after difficult 2 years for our country and the world. They confirmed that in this press release just over a year ago. They voted for this tax relief in the Parliament. This is tax relief that millions of Australians were promised. Millions of Australians are expecting and millions of Australians are owed. This is not, as some in Labor are saying, about the top end of town. For people earning $45,000 to $120,000 a year, this is about reducing the tax on your next dollar from 32.5 cents to 30 cents. For those earning more than $120,000 but less than $180,000, it's about reducing your tax burden, the tax on your next dollar, from 37 cents to 30 cents. And yes, if you're having a go, you have a family, you've got a big mortgage, and you work 60 to 70 hours a week and you earn $200,000, your tax bill is also going down 30 cents on your next dollar. But let's be very clear. That tax relief for people earning $45,000 is a core part of these tax cuts. Before the election, Albanese said as much. Labor want to disproportionately focus on and demonise those earning a good income. It's a return to the class war rhetoric we saw in 2019. And if they want to stand around in Sydney, where I'm standing now, and tell people that they earn too much to deserve the tax relief they were promised, then they should say that. They should stand up and say that. But where is the Prime Minister? We see background briefings, we see press conferences from Chalmers, we see the B team coming out, but where is Anthony Albanese? He was joking about Botox on FM radio yesterday, he's been to Midnight Oil concerts. Well, today, why doesn't he go and talk to some people in the industries around here and ask them how they feel about paying less tax and whether they're happy for Labor to break their central promise?